Why are so many people injecting themselves with peptides? And do they even work? Peptides are kind of micro-proteins, and they often act as signaling molecules or regulation molecules inside the body. Peptides have been endorsed by everyone from beauty influencers to Joe Rogan to Andrew Huberman and even Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Where are we at right now on peptides and getting them regulated?
I'm a big fan of peptides. I've used them myself and used them with really good effect.
To see just how easy it was to get my hands on some peptides, I decided to procure some on my own. I asked a frequent peptide user where he got his, and he recommended a company called Swiss Chems. The company had received a warning letter from the F.D.A. a few years ago that said that although the peptides were marketed as research use only, it was clear from its website that they were intended as drugs for human use. I spent $107 on some peptides. Demoxytocin, a synthetic hormone, were added to my cart for free, like they were lotion samples from Kiehl's. Next, I ordered $300 worth of a peptide called MOTC from The Ultimate Human, which is a website run by Gary Brecka, a prominent biohacker who's hosted RFK Jr. on his podcast.
Irritable bowel syndrome, complete nonsense.
I was asked to fill out a questionnaire and then meet with a medical provider. The whole consultation lasted less than 30 seconds. Finally, I just searched for peptides on TikTok. A page called Peptide Nexus popped up. The page featured some, let's say, interesting videos.
Yo, I'm TB500.
I messaged the vendor on WhatsApp, but they said that I had to pay in Bitcoin. I did not inject these peptides into my body. I took them to a lab to test them for sterility and purity and dosage. All of the peptides that I had ordered from Swiss Chems had significant problems. One vial contained lead, another vial had endotoxins, and a third had less than half of the dose that was advertised on the label. The vial of MOTC was 98% pure, but of course that doesn't mean that it actually does what you think it does. My order from Peptide Nexus never arrived. They kept asking for more money in the form of Bitcoin, and eventually they just ghosted me. We have so little data on the safety or the efficacy of a lot of these peptides. Some of them might have some interesting animal studies, they might have some theoretical reason that they might work, but for the purpose of clinical application in humans, that is basically meaningless. Maybe it's not the best idea to be injecting yourself with something that you found off the internet.